It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all of season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Lexington and Kroger Field, the home stadium of the Kentucky Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
This deep to start us off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. He'll hand it off. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
He's going to hand this off. Throws a stiff arm. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Offense operating from the pistol. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking free at midfield. Who's in the clear? Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Canes line it up with first and goal. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Number 6, Halsman in the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick this one.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Finley. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now, fourth
Punt team
down.
ready to boot it away.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
It's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They'll run it here. The Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that's a solid game before the defense is able to bring him down. Here's the second down play. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. QB keeper all the way. He shreds the tackle. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Pass caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. But on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And moves the ball to the 35. Another 1st down.
What a job on this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Finley. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught! Touchdown, Kentucky!
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Went after, up and good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Handoff running right. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Breaks into the clear. Powers through. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Brings up second down.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds an open target on the left side.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That completion makes it second and short. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. They'll hand it off. And the Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts him up 3.
That makes the score Miami 17.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Kentucky Wildcats will take over first and 10.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Gain moves the ball to the 37, another first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Kentucky Wildcats will take over first and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 16-yard line. Brings up second down.
Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Miami 24, Kentucky.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive, and a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now.
That makes the score Miami.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He stopped it, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
29 Philly. Go!
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Now the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
The Hurricanes come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Miami. They continue to roll up the score.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On the run, it's Finley. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick pass, the catch is made. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Fighting. Refuses to be stopped. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Quarterback still with the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The short completion of the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
3:25.
Offense will keep it on the ground. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. He finds some space. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Brings up second down.
Okay.
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march, moves on. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Grab behind the line. It's Finley. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Finley. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Trapped again in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. It is third down and forever. He'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kentucky 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Offense comes out to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Finley. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That completion makes it second and medium. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Leaves the ball with 39. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Finley. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
About this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Ease!
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Let's go!
They're going to run it here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive